A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Second down, Jackson. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. They'll run with Spiller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Jackson now on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. Loose inside the 30. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. Man in motion is Smith. So after one, here's second and 9. Now Smith going to get it on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Jackson from the gun on third down. That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This a 31-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown Falcons! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They put Pickens in motion. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try the right side this time. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 1.
To throw is Jackson.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. How about this? He's to the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Eagles. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Next to score, Eagles 32, Falcons 18. Jason Elam set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Jackson. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. Jackson up top again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, it's Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. That is hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That one underneath Spiller. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Falcons 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On play action, here's Jackson. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. The last touchdown. That was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the two-point conversion to tie this game up. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will get in. The two-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. And this one is short. Oh, just off the crossbar. Doesn't get the bounce. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. This one.
Ball game, motherfucker. Ball game. Ball game, bitch. Ball game. Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Play action now. Jackson. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here